Hi you guys, it is Christine from Nicky's Country Crafts. It is January 1st, 2026, and I hope you all had a fabulous new year. I am kicking off my January 1st new year with a crochet series that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. Basically just a crochet for beginners series. I've been wanting to do some beginner friendly tutorials and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing. If you have been interested in learning how to crochet or even just to perfect your skills, this is the place for you. I welcome any feedback or requests, recommendations, anything like that. What do you want to see? Let me know. I am looking to post more in 2026 and provide some tutorials and share my knowledge. So we are going to start off with some basics, hooks, yarn, labels, some basic stuff that you would want to know when you're starting out with crocheting, and then we will get into the actual tutorials on how to crochet. So grab some yarn, grab your hooks, and let's get started. So just starting off here with some basics. Obviously, you're going to want to go and get yourself some yarn. It doesn't really matter what kind of yarn you start off with if we're just learning, how to crochet here. I just grabbed a cotton yarn from my stash. I feel like most people start off with cotton because dishcloths are the perfect starter project. They're so easy to practice your stitches with, and if they're not perfect, it's not a big deal. It's super quick, and it's the perfect way to perfect your work and practice, basically. So this is a 100% cotton yarn. You can get any kind of cotton yarn. You can go to Walmart, you can go to Michael's, you can get them online, wherever you want to go. And any craft store also will provide you, or you'll be able to find some hooks there. So I would recommend Walmart or a Michael's or whatever craft store you have near you. Now, the things you're going to want to maybe look at when you start out with buying your tools in that is when you buy your yarn, you kind of want to know what size hook you're going to need. So the way to know that is just by looking at the label. So you're going to turn your ball of yarn around here and you're going to see some information on the back. So you'll see here, this is a 100% cotton yarn. You'll often see a little picture of a ball of yarn with a number in it. So this number is going to be the size of your yarn. Yarn does come in different sizes and fibers, so that information will be here. So this is a size 4 yarn, which is also noted as a worsted weight. So it's like a medium weight yarn. It's very popular. And then when you look up here, you'll see there's a little set of knitting needles and you'll see a crochet hook. So this is going to be the recommended size of knitting needles or crochet hook that this company recommends to use with this size yarn. So since we're going to be crocheting here, we're going to look at the crochet hook. Now, they recommend using an I to a K size hook. Now, crochet hooks are labeled with a letter and a number typically. So with this ball of yarn, they are referring to the letter. So I'm going to go over here to my crochet hooks to show you what I mean. So I've got 2 hooks that very nicely give you both sizes. So they give you the number size and the letter size. So we have an I to a K. So, they recommend I up to K. So this is an I. So this hook would work really nicely with this yarn. H is often also used. It doesn't have to be exact. It's just a recommendation. You will also find when you start reading patterns and that the pattern will tell you the best recommended hook size. Now, when you go to look for your hooks, you'll see that some of them are only marked by the number and some of them are only marked by the letter. So these clover hooks here very nicely have both. And the dots hooks I have here from We Crochet are just the number, and then I also have a furls hook over here, which very nicely gives you both the letter and the number. So that's how you're going to determine, you know, which size hook you need according to the yarn that you pick. And that really is one of the biggest hurdles when it comes to choosing your yarn and your hook before you're going to start a project. So now that we have that down, I'm going to start this series with showing you guys how to make a slip knot. That is going to be the first step in what you're going to need to learn to crochet. So here we go. You'll find that in my next video.